Hello and welcome to my mess. I'm going to make a card for you today. I'm going to try and make it super quick. There, I just took up like 2 seconds on me blinking because I keep looking over to the side. Really? I mean, really? Because I look all around when I talk. I'm kind of crazy. People know that about me. They're like, you're so crazy. I'm like, I know, I'm super crazy. She's crazy. But I'm crazy about Stampin' Up, and that's why I want to share it with you. Do you love it? Have you seen my stamps? Ooh, look at how messy my craft room is. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Turn away. Like, super crazy. Some of the... Oh, look! I painted my nails. I'm sorry, I don't have time to make my nails pretty. Plus, I'm scared.
Did you say something?
Kudos to those people who have fake nails, because I cannot, I find myself trying to like, I can't do it.
I don't know. They work perfect for me.
One of my friends is like, no, once you have them, you'll feel like you can't live without them because they are amazing. Can we just stamp? And I do everything with them. I don't think I could do it. So I will always have these. Always. I will always have short nails. I will always, I'm kind of a finger biter.
Bryn, can you help me out here?
Finger biter? Nail biter? She never stops talking. So, yeah. Sorry. Whenever have long nails. Something I struggle with all the time. Never stop. All right, let's get to this card. I am going to be using the Fortunate to Know You stamp set. Fortunate to Know You. Isn't it cute? It's retiring. Look at that. We're going to use this image and this one and this one. And that one. And you're going to like it. Or else. Just kidding. This is so cute. I love it. So let's get started. Okay, so I took Bermuda Bay and I cut it this same measurements for the A2 card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So you're gonna cut 11 by 8.5 and cut that at 5.5. Does that make any sense? Anyways, it's an A2. I'll leave the measurements on my blog. This is a Pool Party, and this is cut at 3 3/8 by 3 3/4. This is Whisper White, and it is cut at 3 1/8 by 3 1/4. Let me grab my Stampin' Up trimmer. I always call it the wrong thing. So since it is 4 1/4, we want to make it just a little bit less than 4 1/4. Do I want to make it to 4? No, I want to make it to 4 1/8. So I'm going to cut it at 4 1/8. Oh, I scored it. You can score it first if you'd like. And then I'm going to go right underneath the 5.5 and do at 5 3/8. Just cut a little piece off of there. This was a scrap piece of paper. Save your scraps. You can always grab them in your little bucket or basket or wherever you keep them. Let's move this out of the way. We're going to use the little chopsticks in here. And I wanted to make them look like bamboo. So here it is right here on your block. And I used the color Old Olive. Oh, geez, I'm getting ink all over on myself. Look, ink, inky, inky it up. And let me look at my card while I do this so I know what I'm doing. I've only made one. Well, you should only have to make one. Okay. I'm inking this up and just crisscrossing them. Ooh, I got something on that side. I'm going to do that side. So crisscross it. Because bamboo is kind of crisscrossy. And this side. That side. I'm going to do one right here too. I don't know if that's going to look good or not, but I'm just going to do it. And let's see. It's okay if you don't press in. I'm not really worried about that because this is going to be covered, remember. This is just your mat. And then what I did was I took, I'm going to close this, otherwise I will get more stuff all over. Don't leave your ink pads open because you can put like a piece of paper and you won't know your ink pad's open and you're just like, oh geez, I just got stuff all over. Okay. Then you're going to, I just took my blender pen, which they're going to be available on June 1st. And this is Dark Smoky Slate. They come in 2 different colors. So there's the 2 versions. So when you order it, they come in 2. Well, I'm not sure how they're going to come in the new catalog, but anywho, that's what I'm using. And I'm going to make some leaves. So use the pointy part like this and just kind of press in like this. Do you like my singing? I always do the same singing. It's like my superhero theme song. I am the Stampin' Up! Superhero, coming to save you from all your crafting disasters. Wait, sometimes I make crafting disasters. Okay, let's see. And what did I do? I just kind of, you can take, let's try this one. If this doesn't look good, we're going to change it. I'm going to take this side of the brush, this one, like I'm doing makeup. See? Oh, I think I made it worse. You can see it better that way. And just do this. And maybe you don't have to do this, but... Okay, so I know it looks ugly, but it won't look ugly because it's going to look cute on the back of here. So don't worry if you mess up because it's going to be hidden. Okay, let's go on to this part. We are going to use this image right here. This is the little food box. It's adorable. And I'm going to use the Memento ink because I'm going to use the blender pens again. Okay. Oh my goodness, what's happening upstairs? So I'm going to use my grid paper to make it straight. I love this grid paper. And this is my problem here. I can never get it in the middle, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to make sure that this little pointy part, the end right here, can you see it? That little end is kind of in the middle right here. Just like this. Press down. Hopefully I'm not shaking the camera too much. Ta-da! Yay! Okay. Then I'm going to take my light color, light Bermuda Bay. And again, it comes in 2 different colors. And I'm going to color that in. Ooh, I like the brush side the best. I'm going to just color it in. Color, 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 color. And I colored it in. And you can take your dark one and kind of just go over it like this. Make it dark over here if you want. Doesn't matter. It'll lighten up as it dries. Okay. Then what I like to do is I like to use my lightest gray, and this one's called Light Smoky Slate. I like to use it and just outline any light project. I'm not really trying to create shadow around it. I'm just highlighting it, just popping it up a bit. So I'm going to use the brush side again because that's my favorite. Don't press too hard because you don't want to damage the marker. So just go around like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I had too much coffee. I'm like shaking. Ah, coffee. Someone mentioned that they had forgotten coffee. And I was like, no, blasphemy. No. Don't forget your coffee. I don't know. Or tea, whatever has caffeine in it. Whatever you like that has caffeine. I have to have caffeine, sorry. I love it. Okay, so you're just going to do this. And plus I love Chinese food. I used to not like Chinese food, but now that I'm not supposed to eat it because of the diet I'm on. Okay, let's see. No rice for me. Okay, so then you're gonna go around this guy. I know I said I wasn't creating shadow, but right here I am. Right here is where I want to create some shadow. So I'm just going where, you know, where you think the piece would overlap. And when you're thinking about doing shadows, that's what you need to do. Think about what's on top, what's on bottom. So this piece is on bottom, so I'm going to just highlight underneath the piece that's going to be on top. Okay, so there's that. That was fast. Let's go to the fortune cookie. Fortune cookie. And let's use the Memento ink again. When you're using your blender pens, you want to use your fortune cookie.
Wait, what? You mean this?
So here we go. Fortune cookie. And just take a scrap piece of paper because you're going to be fussy cutting this. Fussy cutting! I hate fussy cutting. Except, again, when you use your paper snips, it makes it a lot easier. Before you cut it out, I recommend you color it. Whether you're using the blender pens or anything. I just really think it's a lot easier for me. Okay, this piece or this marker that I'm using is the ivory. And this was the only one I could, oh, I snagged myself with my bracelet. Dang, bracelet. Okay. And again, I'm going to use the brush part. And I'm just going to go over it like this. Ta-da. Okay, here's a tip for you. You can color this, you know, first color it all the way through. Then you can go back and you can layer. The really cool thing about these markers is that you can layer. So I want to, since this part of the cookie would be popping up, you're going to layer, you're going to put a, not a layer, you're going to put a shadow, just a little bit of a shadow, just to show that that's popping up. And then I noticed that they had these little lines here, these black lines here, and I am kind of just shadowing those too. But you can layer, you can keep adding color to it. So you can go like this. Here, well, I can do it on this paper. I was going to do another thing on here, but you can keep layering it. I just showed you on the cookie, but here's that without being layered, and then you just keep going over it and creating a darker line, darker line. So that's my tip as well, and I cut one of these out already. Here it is. So I won't bore you with cutting it out, but I cut one of these out already. And then now I need to, oh, here's another thing. With these blender pens, when you color on them, make sure that you know, you don't have a precious piece that you're going to add to your car right underneath it, because these will come through. So you want to use a piece of paper on the back of this that you don't care about. Otherwise, see how this, you can see through it. You have a beautiful image there, Jacquee there. So just, there's a tip for you. Let's close this up because we don't need the Memento ink anymore. Close up a Memento, and then here's the basic black. This is the archival basic black, and we are going to take the Fortunate to Know You. I just liked the wave of it because I thought it would look really pretty, kind of wavy on the card. I liked how that looked. Oh, let me grab another scrap piece of Whisper White. This is good. I'm going to cut it off just so it's a little bit easier to handle. See here, and I'll save the other piece for later. And I don't think I pre-cut one of these out, so you're gonna have to just sit through me doing this. All right, Fortunate to Know You. It's all inked up, and I'm going to use this right here. Okay, simple as pie. Well, pie isn't simple, just kidding. It's a lot simpler than pie. All right, so here I am cutting this out. Is this dry enough? Let's dry it. That's dry enough. Okay. And when I cut these out, I think about the framelits that we use with all of our stuff, and our framelits kind of leave a nice little outline around all of our objects. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out, not right at the line, but just kind of leaving a nice little highlight on there like that. And I wonder if this time I should leave a little bit out. Maybe I'll leave this side a little bit longer. We'll see what that does. All right, now we get to assemble our card. So what I did on this is I just used the snail. So I'm not using any glitter paper. We all know what happened the last time I just put snail in my glitter paper. It fell all apart. Okay. All right. So I want my bamboo to go, because I don't know, I did quotations. I'm going to put my bamboo. That's exactly what it is. Why are you quoting? Well, it kind of looks like bamboo, but it's really chopsticks. But it's kind of cute. Okay. And then I just took where the corners, see these corners here? Well, I wanted it tilted, but I didn't want my corners to peek out past my card. So I just did it like that. And I'm going to just snail this too. Snail, snail, snail. Okay. Okay. Oh. And then I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. Not my little mini dimensionals. Where's my dimensionals? There they are. Oh, my dimensionals. Where's my little paper piercer? Okay, using my paper piercer. Put these on here. Since I don't have fancy nails, this is what I do. Sorry, guys. And my nails are chipped, too. Not chipped. I'm not that fancy either. My nail polish is chipped on my nails. Sorry. Can you guys see very good? I have the light pulled way, way back. How's that? Oh, how's that? Is that lighter? I guess I'm almost done with the card, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put one in the middle just for giggles. There we go. All right. Can I peel these off? I can. Let's peel these off. Peel, peel, peel. This is a super quick card. And that way it doesn't take up a lot of space on the, I just wanted to make sure I took the little white things off. These little white things are everywhere. Okay. Okay. If you come to my house, they'll be on my stairs. They'll be everywhere. Okay. Let's put that there. And then I'm going to pop this guy up too, since it's going to be up against the other one. Wait a second. Here's what you have to think about when you're putting this on. Let's see if I can get the dimensional off. They're so strong. The thing you have to think about is, so here's a layer that's popped up, and I want to put a layer that's kind of slightly on top of it, and this part's going to have to be popped up. So you have to think about the part that's not going to be touching the part that's popped up, which is the white piece. So you'll go like that, and I'll use a glue dot or a snail, whichever you want, but I'm going to use a mini glue dot. There we go. And I only used one of these. You could put another one on there, but you don't have to. Do you like how I'm smacking my lips? But I promise I'm not eating. Okay. But I notice I snap my lips. Okay, then I'm going to put this little guy right here. Oh, he's so adorable. You know what? I am going to cut this one off just because it looks not good. There. And I'm going to use a glue dot, I think, to attach here. And I'm going to use my mini glue dots. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He bounced away from me. See here, let's put these on like this. Ta-da! Oh, do I put it on there? Yes, I do. Wait, this one's too close. Too close. Put it right here. And then I'll put a glue dot up here because that's what's going to be touching, just like what I said. Oh, other side, Jackie. Tear that off, it's in my way. on here. Okay. Take these little guys up. Now I'm going to have little mini dimensional white things all over. Okay. So let's put this here. Cute! And you're done with your card. Wasn't that simple and quick? Yes, it was, Jackie. Thank you very much. Oh, geez. Let's see here. Let me do this. I don't like the way... It wasn't it simple and cute? Wait a second. Wait. Hold your horses. I'm going to put the glue dot right here. Oops. And then I'm going to take this off. There. How's that? And then I'm going to tuck it in like it's coming out of the fortune cookie. Okay, it's cute. I like it now. It's perfect. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. Well, that's a wrap for today. Go and get your Fortunate to Know You. Can you see it? Fortunate to Know You. Oh, that was a terrible double chin. And this card was super easy. I hope you like it. And you can give it to someone that you feel fortunate to know. Most importantly, enjoy stamping. That is the most important thing. That's what I want to come across. I love, 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 love it. I love Stampin' Up! Love again. Count that one, Susan. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.